So I think at this point, everyone knows that Aiden Ross has been going a little bit nuts on stream. He's been doing a lot of crazy shit that's been causing everybody to talk about it, including showing porn to his viewers.
Porn? Bro. What do y'all want to watch, bro? I don't support porn. Like, I don't support the shit. Do what?
Rate videos for them, like 1 through 10.
I don't want to watch this shit either, bro. It's bad.
Like, what the fuck do you have pulled up?
Yeah, this is stupid as fuck, huh?
You get a little hard?
No.
Cap.
Feel it. What the fuck?
Then, of course, you gotta love the classic asking the chat what their age is, to which they all were like, oh yeah, I'm 12.
Wait, how old are you guys in the chat, bro? Jesus. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah.
While he was showing them porn. Which, for the record, I'm just laughing at. I don't think it's like a serious deal or anything. But he's also done other crazy shit like leak who's coming to Kick, which is Trainwrecks' new platform that Aiden has been exclusively signed onto. He leaked that Kai Cenat, Aisha Speed, Bruce Drop 'em Off, Your Rage, all these streamers are moving to Kick, as well as him and Trainwrecks himself streaming the Super Bowl on Kick, flat out. Yesterday on stream, Aiden even took it a step further by having Nick Fuentes on his stream. At this point, something I'm not too surprised about because, you know, I mean, it makes sense given Aiden Ross's connection to Sneeko and the viral Destiny debate that Nick Fuentes and Sneeko and Gideon were all on. And then, of course, all the Kanye stuff that's happening recently. Yeah. And also the fact that Aiden was going to have Kanye on. It makes sense why he knows who Nick is, but having him on the stream is definitely not something Aiden would have done a month ago. It seems that Aiden's ready to push things to a new limit and really test the capabilities of Trainwrecks' new website, Kick, possibly at the detriment of Train himself. Yesterday, Train also went on the air to address Kick's TOS and clarify what the rules are. He even shit on Aiden a little bit for streaming porn.
I had a serious talk with him, right? That shit's not allowed. He does that shit again, you understand there will be a serious consequence, if not a full ban. You understand? When Aiden pulled up porn, I and other people at Kick, higher ups, shoot him the fuck out. That can't happen. A lot of these younger communities and these streamers that are exaggerating on stream about no TOS, and I'm not talking about the Twitch or YouTube streamers, I'm talking the Kick streamers themselves. I don't know if that's coming from insecurity about a platform switch. I don't know if that's coming from their fear of losing viewers. They're purposely hyping it up by saying wild shit, but that shit ain't true. You understand? There is a difference between freedom of speech and hate speech.
Honestly, I get Trainwrecks' frustration here too, because a lot of people on Twitter have been acting gay as fuck recently about Kick and all of the problems that have been going on with the new website. It seems that everybody has no fucking idea. The simple fact that when you open a brand new streaming website, obviously there's going to be crazy shit happening. People are going to be breaking the rules, streaming porn, getting sucked off and fucked on stream. All kinds of crazy shit is going to be happening, right? But obviously, Train is going to ban all that shit and clean it up. So it seems a little bit pointless to me to get mad at Train, and I can totally understand his frustration because it seems like, yeah, this shit is fucking retarded. How quick, you know, you have Jake Lucky here. Kick is just a porn site for streamers. Gotta love, though, how he immediately backtracks his claim they're shitting on Kick by saying the 95 to 5%, you know, creator to website split on the money is absolutely incredible for streamers. But it ain't gonna last if they can't get this stuff under control. I just love how he's guarding for Jeff Bezos and Amazon and all of this shit for no fucking reason whatsoever. I mean, Twitch is literally the website that had a streamer literally get fucked on stream. And what, they got like a 7-day ban? Twitch is a joke. So to compare it to Kick, a website that just started, that's already promising a higher revenue split, to immediately shit on this website as if it's worthless is just a total spit in the face to, you know, any hopes of having a competitor to Twitch or YouTube. Not that I think Kick is like the greatest website of all time by default just because it's competing with Twitch, but why shit on it right now? Well, last night I was streaming with Mutahar, and he actually talked about the Kick stuff with us on stream. He called in and he talked about his opinions on the Kick, and they differ a little bit from my views, but I let him speak and asked him a few questions. So I'll just play the segment and let it speak for itself. Jake motherfucking Lucky. All right, Jake Lucky is just a fucking retard, okay? This is what he tweets yesterday. I guess Kick is just a porn site for streamers.
Oh,
really, dude?
Oh, yeah, that's retarded.
Really,
I thought
dude?
you were. We were on a call before after hours started, and I was confused why you were mad at Jake Lucky because, like, I thought you were just talking about his tweet where he's like, "Oh, like Aiden showed porn on stream, and he just shows the video." But
No.
no, if he tweeted out Kick is just a porn site for streamers, is he retarded?
Okay, let me put
What?
into perspective what my point is, and then I'll let you guys respond.
Yeah.
We have a brand new website, kick.com, being started up by Trainwrecks TV. Trainwrecks today, as of today, and none of you guys in the chat know this because y'all probably don't pay attention to Twitch unless there's like Pokemon drama. But Train went live. I'm talking to the chat, by the way, not to you guys. I would never be that condescending to you guys. I'm just saying. So Train goes live, talks about the TOS on his new website, and he talks about how he wants a website that's run by the streamer for the streamer. They want a fair and honest TOS. He doesn't give a fuck if you stream on other websites. He wants to be fair. He wants to give streamers a 95% split. He wants everyone to make the most amount of money possible, and he wants people to have fun doing it. And obviously, they're going to ban porn and stuff like that, like extreme like that. But he wants to make a website that's fun and cool for all. What does cocksucker Jake Lucky do? Immediately shits on it because he's so obsessed with sucking the Bezos cock and sucking the Bezos boot, and Amazon and Twitch bending over backwards to shit on the competition, standing up to the oppressive website that has been Twitch, that's needed to go down for fucking years. And when finally there's an opportunity for competition to arise, you're gonna shit on that for Bezos's meat? Really, dude? Fuck you.
Yeah, he wants to get like a new esports announcer job. This guy is very
Fuck you.
in the industry. He might even be an industry plant, honestly.
He has to be.
With how he's come up.
Here's my thing with Kick, right? Like, as much as I want to see like another platform come in and offer a competition, I got shit on it today because this is what I hate about like really like fucking dumb commentary channels, like really small ones. A lot of them come up to me like I have no fucking idea about what's going on in the entire. Like, okay, hold on, let me just change the mic because I'm moving around. I have to fucking walk around before I shit on some.
Yeah, that was all
retards.
good.
So this is my problem with like some fucking losers on the internet. Like I talk about, okay, listen, Kick, I want it to be like a successful platform because I like competition, right?
Yeah.
And then the problem is, it's like I get a bunch of these dipshit retards coming into the fucking comments who are like, Muta, don't you know it's owned by Stake? Therefore, it's like a fucking dumbass. I fucking knew about this 6 months before you did. Okay, I'm not fucking stupid. I know all this shit. I get it. I understand. Stake as a casino owns the platform, right? The money that is being fed in is from this like offshore crypto casino crap, right? This is clearly a different business venture they want to go into. They're offering a 95% split, right? So realistically, what's happening is they're trying to this is basically an advertising push for them, right? Like they want people to come onto Kick so they can look at the slot machines and jump on into the deal, right? The only thing I'm worried about is like how long is this platform going to stay up for, you know? Because at the end of the day, you're bleeding a shit ton of money. Because you got Aiden Ross streaming porn and breaking the boundaries, you're reaching a point where no advertisers want to come into you. So it's like, I don't know if Trainwrecks has the long-term thinking of this platform being available. I think it's literally just a marketing push for Stake. And if the streamers are banking on this being a platform that's comparable to Twitch or YouTube, they're just putting their eggs in the wrong basket right now. Because it's literally not going to last long if it runs like this. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to have a TOS exists. Because, like, right now, fucking... right now what's happening is Trainwrecks wants to put out a mobile app in March, right?
Yeah.
Do you honestly fucking think that the App Store and the Google Play Store are going to accept a streaming app from a site that willingly just allows porn to be hosted onto it?
Yeah, but
you know
they're
what I mean?
obviously going to clean that up, and they already have. They've already banned people for that.
But here's the thing: if they clean it up and they ban it, it's like if those Aiden Ross clips keep floating around at the level that they do, and if he keeps doing this shit, it's going to ruin the image of the platform to the point where...
I agree with that. Aiden is fucking Train in the ass by doing this in a way, and if I were Train, I'd probably be pissed at Aiden.
Yeah.
But I'm
like
not.
when Trainwrecks and Aiden Ross stream the Super Bowl together on their platform, that's gonna kill it for everyone else on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, listen, no matter... Like,
Well, you think it's gonna
stream
kill
the
it
fucking...
or just be a hurdle?
It's not. I think it'll kill it because ultimately, in the end, what's going to happen is they're going to be so loose with it that eventually they're going to clamp down on Amazon, which is where they buy their fucking, hosting from, and they're either going to be shut down through the App Store, they're going to be strangled through the cloud provider. Like, it's not going to end the way that they want. And at the end of the day, listen, I have to imagine this is only beneficial for Aiden Ross and Trainwrecks because it's feeding into that Stake money pool, and they're going to get their cash But how long is his 95% split going to go on once, Stake is like, hey, cash cow has run dry, fuck this venture, let's go do something else,
Yeah.
So
No,
that's the only thing. Like, I would respect Trainwrecks a lot if he built this platform with the intention of it being a long-term competitor, but it doesn't seem that way when the CEO himself is playing so fast and loose,
Yeah. Well, if what you're saying is true, then that means Trainwrecks is a big ol' liar, because that is his stream. He clearly is indicating, at least, that he has some sort of interest carrying this out. Like, this is not just some little fucking offshoot. So I feel like if what you're saying is true, then this would make Trainwrecks like the biggest scammer of all time when it happens. Right?
I mean, if listen, like at the end of the day, like it's going to be one of those things where a year from now, maybe 6 months from now, what I said comes completely to fruition, and then we can sit there and just be like, "Wow, Muta, your hindsight was fucking 2020." But it's like, what does that really do? Like, the reason I would never move to Kick, or the only way that I would stream on Kick is if Trainwrecks was like, "Hey, Muta, here's fucking $5 million or some shit," right? Like some absurd bag. Then I'd be like, "Oh, fuck yeah, I'll stream on Kick." I mean, I already got my bag and I already got paid. But if I was like the brand new streamer, right, who's like, "Man, I need a new platform, I need to get somewhere," I would never recommend Kick to them because the site owners aren't treating it professionally, Like, I'm all for edgy content. I'm all for having a goof and having a good time. But at some point, if I'm running a business venture like this, I'm thinking about the health of everyone, Like, if I'm going to build a platform, I want to make it so that, like, people come and advertise, and, like, my platform, like, even I'm never going to be Twitch. But if I can give a good payout and a good competition, I would do that. But if I'm acting like a jackass streaming the Super Bowl and letting my boy, who apparently got paid like $100 million allegedly, to just blatantly put on porn in front of 70,000 people,
Train denied that today, and that just doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Exactly. But it's like, allegedly you're gonna have like I saw Jake Lucky, I think, I don't know if he tweeted it, but I read that on Twitter, which I knew was bullshit because I'm like, you're not paying somebody $100 million.
Yeah, Jake
like
Lucky's
Aiden
an
Ross,
idiot.
yeah.
Jake Luck is an idiot for even entertaining that. That just sounds dumb on the face of it. So
yeah, like $100 million. Like Aiden's a big streamer, but I mean, $100 million is way too much. That's like NBA player salary money for
Aiden Ross. And also, if Aiden did get paid that $100 million and then immediately streams porn and calls people N-words, that would have. I would be like, holy shit, Aiden is like nuts. Like he is like insane.
Like the thing is like, even from like an Aiden Ross perspective, like if he like. The problem is, once you have clips like that floating around on Twitter, like, your relationship with the mobile storefronts, with Amazon, is going to be so, like, they're going to think twice before they even proceed forward, which immediately kills the platform. It's like, like, at the end of the day, like, have your edge of humor and that's fine, but if you want this platform to survive, then you got to, like,
Yeah, no,
you can't
I hear
be
you.
fucking up.
I'm really glad actually you're here for this segment, because this is something I've been talking about with a lot of people for like a week now. Like, I've been talking about it with Connor, with Turkey Tom, everybody. Everyone keeps asking me this, like, "Oh, Augie, do you think that Kick's gonna be like a new thing or whatever?" And here's the deal. I'm burnt out on alt tech because I promoted like 12 different fucking websites, and for some reason or another, it's just gone horribly. So I'm burned out. I don't want to hop on the bandwagon immediately.
Yeah.
Kick does look pretty tantalizing. And when I was hearing Trainwrecks talk today on stream about its TOS, I was like, yes. And it wasn't like everything he was saying was perfect, but it was good enough for me to be like, all right, like, we're getting somewhere, because somebody has to put something out, man.
The thing with Trainwrecks, and you gotta understand it, right? Like, I'm a real pessimist when it comes to this shit. The only thing a human being is cared about is their bag, right? Like, Trainwrecks' bag is steak, and he wants to make money, and he's gonna, like, there's a reason why Trainwrecks is one of the most watched people. He is very charismatic. So when that guy is talking to you, you gotta be real careful. You gotta, like, you gotta, because the people that succeed the most on this platform are the ones that know how to convince you to, like, believe whatever they say, right? Like, Trainwrecks will say a million things, but I run businesses, Train runs businesses, I know what succeeds and what doesn't, right? So whenever Train says something, maybe I'm biased, but I'm gonna question his intent, right? Like, is he doing this to convince you, or is he doing it because this guy is making a shit ton of money in the back end?
Yeah.
So
100%. 100%.
Because like Train, this is the reason why I don't like respect XQC or like a lot of these guys like Train, XQC, Aiden Ross. They've already proven with their stake crypto casinos that they don't have any like real moral compass or ethics to fall back on. So I don't really believe anytime you hear like any of these creators talk about like we're gonna do this for the people watching, or like, hey, we need an alternative tech because Twitch is silencing us. It's like, are they really silencing you, or are they getting in the way of your bag, right? Like, you don't give a shit. Like, they care about like their casino money bag and that being fed in. Because once you've tasted millions of dollars a month, you don't want to get rid of that and fucking go back to making pleb money, you know? Like in their eyes. So
100%.
there's a lot, man. Like Rumble being promoted. It's like one of the things that a lot of these alternative tech platforms, and look, I would love to support alternative tech, but one of the biggest problems too is like a lot of them do kind of become like 4chan. Like the problem is like the problem with alt tech is they're not trying to attract
words on the screen everywhere.
Like alternative tech isn't trying to attract the general creator, right? Like on YouTube, you can find a content creator for anything, you know, like gaming, like science, whatever the fuck. But when you go to like, fucking BitChute or like a lot of these alternative platforms, it's like first front page, it's like Nazi propaganda, all this crazy shit.
Is Bitwave still a thing? Does that still exist? I don't think so.
Maybe. Like even when you go to like on the comment section of any alternative tech platform that I'm on, like Odyssey for instance, bro, I don't even interact with the comment section because it's like smelly Pajit like fucking just immediately like shitting on me for race. I'm like, okay, I really want to interact with you now. Yeah, this is a great fucking community.
You just open up your Odyssey and it's just everyone calling you.
Like, like I open it up, like I'm like, listen. Yeah, like I don't find it offensive myself, but I'm like, do you think any
if
normal,
you walk into
like,
a room
creator,
and everyone's just being like, curry.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this curry fuck one. Like, okay, I'm not gonna interact. Like, I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna go away.
Okay, what the fuck, that makes total sense to me. Yeah, I mean,
like there's so many reasons with these alternative tech platforms, and like if you want to make an alt tech platform, like it can't be like fucking Goyim TV after 24 hours.
TV.
You know, it needs the fucking.
Dude, they have one hell of a marketing campaign. Goyim TV, those people are dedicated. I'll say that.
Bro, that platform, like fucking, you know, anytime somebody's like, man, this BitChute is really fucked up. I'm like, you've not clearly seen how fucking dark some platforms get.
Bro, people think Rumble is like the end of the internet. And I'm just like, are you dumb? Have you never been on the internet before?
Yeah, Rumble is pretty fucking tame, to be honest.
Rumble is nowhere near what you think like your worst nightmare of a website is, you know? So yeah, guys, that was Mutahar's take of the whole situation. And honestly, I mean, it was awesome to hear his perspective because, you know, he brought a lot to the table that I had never thought about before. I definitely think his concerns about Kick are warranted, but I still am rooting for the website, and hopefully it'll turn into something that actually gives Twitch a run for their money instead of just failing and becoming the next Storyfire or the next DLive or the next Trovo or whatever the next new streaming website that rises up and then fails. Whatever that is, I hope Kick doesn't become that, even though, let's be honest, it likely will. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram because I'm banned from Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video, everyone. Peace out.